Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this week's natural gas weekly recap, natural gas prices are higher on the day, currently trading 402 or up 4.5 cents or 1.13%. Prices were initially down overnight, but have since recovered. As we can see in the daily chart, prices now holding above first support at 387.10. It did briefly breached that level but has recovered and right now is trying to get back to the daily pivot, which is at 405.90. Resistance above the market at 416.30 and then well above that at 435.10. We've only got a few more days for the spot April contract before its expiration. Options expiration is next Wednesday, the 26th, with futures the next day on the 27th. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. As you can see, when we look at the pivots, it did hold basically that 387.10 pivot and has now recovered and trying to move back to the daily pivot at 405.90. So what's going on? Well, prices have been on the decline for much of the week, as you can see here on the daily continuation chart. And we do have first retracement support coming in at 374.90 or 375. There are a lot of options here between 375 and $4. So we do have option expiration again in 3 business days. On Wednesday is expiration. So what is putting pressure on the prices? Well, the storage report, as you can see here, came out on yesterday and it was a +9. Expectations were close to unchanged with only one estimate at +12 on the outlier. This came in as a bearish number, but now storage has bottomed out for the season at 1.698 and now we begin the injection season. Let's take a look at temperatures this morning. Everybody just kind of woke up a little bit on the chilly side across much of mid-Atlantic states, the Great Lakes, and of course New England, with some cooler temperatures along Appalachia. But overall, the temperatures along the coast are not bad. Let's take a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. It's for much above normal temperatures, especially over the desert Southwest, where we do have a continuing drought going forward. Let's look at the weather for the United States. That cold Arctic air is mainly contained in Canada and just makes brief passes along the Great Lakes, Mid Atlantic, and New England states as we go through the rest of this month and into April. There is still some cooler weather as we do get into April, but overall, we are starting to see some very warm temperatures, especially along the southern tier of the country. And let's take a look at ERCOT. ERCOT is undergoing some mild spring temperatures. As you can see right now, wind is providing almost 40%, over 40% actually, of the fuel mix right now, with solar at 28.2%. The batteries discharge quickly into the morning breakfast spike and will be looking to charge for the rest of the day as solar continues to expand its capacity throughout the day, estimated to come in at a little bit over 25,000 megawatts. They'll charge up and then discharge into the dinner peak. Overall, prices in ERCOT are quite low. Right now, prices are negative across the system wide. So that is because overall demand is low, under 50,000, and we've got plenty of renewables. Let's take a quick glance at the tropics. It's pretty clear. Right now, we just want to keep an eye on the Gulf of Mexico, around Belize, and of course around Panama at this time of year. But we do start to see some, storms coming across off Africa and heading towards South America. They are still well low and just not enough energy in these systems yet to be a threat to the United States. But we'll keep a careful eye on it as we begin the season. It kicks off pretty much in June. Again, let's recap where we are in for the April contract as it goes through its final days before expiration next week. We are currently trading 403.20, up 5.7 cents or 1.43%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.